Oh, welcome back. Episode 2, Super Mario World. First 16-bit Mario game ever, first game of the Super Nintendo, and most likely first game anyone who ever owned Super Nintendo played. But Mario has just gone through the Yoshi's Island, so it's time to head to Donut Plains, which have a quite sweet name. And of course, he's gonna do it riding with Yoshi. And that flashing, well, there's now new enemies called Super Koopas. Yeah, that's what they name. They are Koopa Troopers who have capes and they fly like Superman. And something I should tell you about Charging Chuck is that he's very strong and dangerous. He can take 3 big heavy stomps from Yoshi's big heavy boots. And of course there would be this little pipe, which is just a bonus stage. And if you guess the 3 correctly, you get a 1-up. No, not that big deal. No worries about it. But let's just... Actually, no, that didn't work either. I have to stomp the flying, special colored flying Koopa to get his special power up that he carries. I took an unnecessary hit. But luckily these lava lotuses can actually be eaten by Yoshi, which makes it way better and more convenient. But there's the Super Koopa coming. Actually, he didn't come. Let's try to goad him out again. Not like that. Let's try it again. Not like that. Like this. Does he come out? Yeah, Charging Chucks shoot baseballs. Or they throw at them. No, didn't respawn. No, it's no biggie. There will be ways to get that ability, like most likely right through here. And of course, that would imply that there's something special up there, which is true. There is. But to get that, there has to be a little special trick called a green switch blast. And now I also get the show the bonus game, which isn't that kind of you could say, interesting. These spinning blocks go, just smack them with your head. If you get 3 rows, you get extra lives. I got 2. It's not biggie. Mario shows a victory sign, so yeah. But that stage had a red icon, meaning it has a secret exit in it. And first, complete and full cave level. And I'm right at this moment saying that I'm most likely not gonna do completely 100% of the playthrough of the game, because some of these secret exits are, you could say, quite tricky to find. In a sense that, well, you have to do quite obscure steps. And this is the new power-up Mario has, the Super Cape. And I could have gotten one by stomping on the flying Koopas, but it really didn't happen like that. But, so to say, Super Koopa ability is quite impressive. Allows Mario to, or better say, the flying cape allows Mario to do the glide move, which is very powerful. And if you get to here, you can actually get to the either flying or eating a blue shell, which allows Yoshi to grow wings and fly. But Also, he can eat keys, and that key was the sign of secret exit, which leads to Green Switch Palace, which of course means that, yep, nothing really interesting beyond that. Yeah, I'm gonna go just, oh. And even if Mario has wings, he can fly with Yoshi a little bit. So, nothing really interesting on that little stage, but Green Switch gave us a little bit of extra, you could say, interesting little things happening. And if you take the secret exit, you only open the secret path you opened from the stage. So I found the secret exit and I got a stable moment, but I didn't get any progress. So I guess I have to go back. First, let's get back to Donut Plains 1, which already showed one secret exit. Yoshi can fly as well, but Yoshi can't do the complete full plethora of Mario's flying ability, which is, well, you can say it's way more impressive than it was in Super Mario Bros. 3, even though it is not infinite. And Yoshi can stomp stuff real hard. Which of course means that, yeah, because Yoshi in this one is just an explicit power-up, he makes Mario quite potent force of destruction and death, or devastation and pain. Whatever nasty verbs and adjectives you intend to use. But I managed to swipe that and also grabbed Yoshi. Which is real nice that you can actually remount Yoshi if you find it. And yep, that would be the lesson that, yeah, there's these red dot areas. So let's just... But Yoshi can't walk up these, but Mario can. Like this. To another little key secret. Which leads to still another secret stage, but this time Donut Secret 1. Which is the first swimming stage of the game. Complete swimming stage. There was a chance to swim on Yoshi's Island, but this one is completely through an honest swimming stage. With a nice soothing music, swimming cheeps and all that. And these fish, which actually go completely berserk and start chasing you, are called Whip One fish. So, of course, this game would also have new enemies. But cheeps are, of course, the old loyal, and I was too greedy trying to grab the one up, but that doesn't really matter. I've got more than enough. Well, more than enough. So as long as you play carefully, you can get through this game, at least most of it, with quite little effort. At least in the sense that you get to see the ending. But if of course getting the complete all 100, was it 106? Or it's about 100 exits makes it a bit difficult. And those Rip One fishes are actually quite lazy. They don't really feel like that they wanna attack you, but bopping them from beneath did the trick. And of course they are susceptible to fireballs. And these balls give you a nice little ability to fly, so as do the P blocks. So you can maneuver surprisingly well using the P blocks. And here's the place where you actually need to use the P block to get the luck from there and open another secret exit, which leads to Donut's secret house, which is a new type of level called Ghost House. But I'm not gonna go there, so because I have to take the regular exit as well. Yep. Once you have gone through the stage one way or another, you can exit it using start select trick. But there's still the catch of you need to get through the stage both ways if you want to get the, you could say, both paths open at the world map, which is quite, I might not call it, it is slightly inconvenient, but knowing that the Mario stages usually are not that long if they are not auto-scrollers, and this game does have few of them, they are not really, you could say, that much of a big deal. Few minutes, because this stage isn't that difficult either, it really isn't that serious. Alright, so apparently I don't get any points from... Yeah, I don't get any points from grabbing coins or actually bopping out those enemies either, so... Just walk through the water, and these bubbles are a nice detail Mario has. So now I entered the Donut's ghost house from the normal path. Gave me a little bit of a shortcut, but now let's just go back to the Donut Plains number 2. AKA the auto-scrolling annoyance level. And these would be quite common, these dungeons or cave levels type levels with a you could say the these cave type levels with but Mario can actually smack with his cape real if it's big swingy, which is also one of the most powerful attacks this game has. It can swipe out practically any foe with one hit, and because Mario can basically spin it constantly, it's quite nasty towards enemies. To Mario, it's really handy. How in hell can just one little swipe with a cape cause that much damage? I don't know. Even Batman can't do that. But it has the same upside down turning effect, and of course enemies can also be used as a handy battering rams towards other enemies. And that little rise over there is just there to spook you. It doesn't actually cause you risk, which is nice little detail on this face. And of course, because I was so busy talking, I failed to notice that, yep, it's actually gonna the Pussy Beetle is about to get completely awake. So just a little jump with a cape glide to get over that, and new enemies called Spike Tops, aka Pussy Beetles, who can't be stomped. So, but Donut Plains number 2 just gone through without any kind of hassle. Whip, lovely sound. So, now it is a new kind of stage, Ghost House. Yep, these are mazes with a gimmick. meaning that you can't just run through the stage and expect to get through it. There's always some sort of trick or gimmick that you have to puzzle you have to solve to get through, find the exit. And I just going to the one of those exits. And of course, because this is a first stage, it really isn't that much of a big deal. Just fly over there and get out. But that might have been the secret exit. Yes, it was the secret exit which leads to top secret area, which has infinite time, bonuses. Yeah, it's got fire flowers, super capes, and Yoshi. Yep, top secret area, aka the refuel zone. But time to go back to Donut Ghost House and skip to this. And Yoshi hates ghost houses. He's afraid of ghosts. So, damn it, not wanting to get killed. So let's just go inside here to another stage. So can't do anything about here. Open the P block. And of course P block can open doors. Like this. And that's a coin worm that Mario can actually control where it goes. And again in this same place. So let's just go again and do the loop again. Let's just check it again. Am I going through the loop? Yep, I'm going through the loop. There is a little trick in here. Let's go through there here. Open the P switch. Let's try to go through here. It was easier to remember the secret exit instead of the right one. Oh yeah, here it was. I got through here and through again. Yep, these puzzles can be quite perplexing, but they are not, you could say, truly difficult. Yep, that was the proper intended exit. And after ghost houses, you get the saving spot as well, meaning that they are quite handy if you want to get full saves. So let's just... The cape is just so much better when compared to the fireball. But there would be this another location, Donut Secret House. Another ghost house with the same phenomena. But this time, no secret exit up there. And a spinning circle of booze. And they already got different appearances. One of them looks like to be smoking a cigarette. Other one is showing his tongue and all that. And new group of enemies, Big Boo. And what can be said about Big Boo? Big Boo is exactly that. It's a boo and it's big. But it doesn't really matter much. Boos can be quite dangerous. Mostly because they are invulnerable to everything Mario can throw at them. Attacks, stomping, jumping, fireballs, anything and everything Mario has in his attack arsenal of attacks, Boos can shrug off. meaning making them much more, you could say, stationary risk. But the blue house, of course, is a secret entry. Go inside and get through. Nice, funny sound. Which opens a road to pipe, which is not exactly where the intention was to go. So, time to go back again. But that was the normal exit. Leads to a pipe. So, once again, going through this circle of booze. Too bad Mario can't drop through these one-way blocks, you could say. One-way blocks, or I don't know the exact term, but those blocks that you can get through from above but not from below. Or better say, from below but not above. And I think that the springboard was just made there to give you a decent, good, certain method of getting past Big Boo. And of course, he would also become quite iconic character, or better say, monster boss in Mario games later. But it would not be, you could say, big deal. It would not be that kind of big deal in this game. So, activate this, get the vine, and climb through that. To another secret door. And a boss fight. First boss of the game. Which is... Big Boo. He takes 3 hits to go down, and I think that's the only time Big Boo in this game can actually be defeated, and must be defeated. But that opens you could say, the main secret of the Donut Ghost House, the Star Road, which I'm just gonna show. Nice spinny sound. Yep, it's the World 9, aka the Warp Zone. It has 5 stages, 5 exits, and they are all basically just for you to way to get forward. So let's just head to the pipe still and see. Donut secret number 2, and we get a preview of Bowser's Castle with a big flash, his neon sign and everything. Yep, Bowser is not subtle when he's announcing his presence, which of course is one reason why he's such a basically quite awesome villain. You are not meant to take him too seriously. Well, knowing that he's that kind of a guy who becomes a radio DJ when he gets in the Super Mario Bros. In the newest Mario game, in which there was this Flower Kingdom, and Bowser is basically, as a final boss, becomes a castle with and a DJ playing lots of music. So you really can't take that kind of thing him too seriously. And the ice stage in this one, the difficulty is quite steep, because ice is real slippery in this game. I think it's something akin to a, well, quite heavy. But this would be just a little preview, which leads me right back here, Donut Plains number 3. So regular stages, less challenges, and all that kind of regular stages, less difficulty, just basic platforming. But Donut Plains 3 is much more about interestingly, if Yoshi keeps the shell in his mouth for too long, he actually eats it. But, of course, he also eats it if he goes through the pipe. Yep, I more or less skipped through all the skipped a lot of platforming this stage has. Which is something that, yeah, sue me. Oh, another nice 27, just to make it nice, perfect round number. Yep, victory sign, and Mario is ready. And there would be even 4th Donut Plains stage. And already Mario's got something like a 20 stages, 20. And those little silly looking things are not, believe it or not, they are Goombas. Yep, this game has Goombas, but they don't appear until second world. And they look very, very, very bizarre when compared to their classic looks, which they usually have actually retained. And of course there would be these completely new stage mechanics like these swinging blocks, which are just basically just an interesting thing. And also the fact that Goombas don't die when you stomp them. They just become very wobbly. They even don't die if you smack them with a tail. They have to be smitten out of existence with, you could say, the well, they have to be smitten out with a spin jump stomp, or in this case of course Yoshi can just eats them just fine with a great, good, tasty appetite. Yep, that's the music you're gonna hear a lot in this game. But number 2, Morton's Castle. I don't remember exactly who was the musician that Morton Cooper Jr. was based on, but he's the big, bulky Koopa. And new enemies, not swamps, these are thwimps. Yep, that's because they are swamps but tiny. So they make, instead of heavy swamp, they make this tiny thwimp sound, but they are practically just as dangerous as swamps are. And swamps also have an animation frame of their dropping. In Mario Bros. 3 they were basically always had the same face, but now they don't. And you got off peril. This time climb upwards, but there is no so-called ratchet scrolling allowing Mario to just go from right to left, which often was quite interesting little you could say level design trickery that you could make use of, in the sense that there would be this, you could just you could just basically avoid some difficult platforming by just rolling over to the other side of the screen. Dry bones. Got introduced in Mario Bros. 3, become staple of the series ever since. So yeah, right side had only had coins, but dry bones can be defeated with the regular method of just stomping them to death. And of course, being cogs between wall and a big giant smashy plate equals instantaneous death. No ifs, ands, buts or maybes. It's permanent and instantaneous and brutal. Yep. And it's not, and well, I am quite certain that the instant death hazards in Mario games are not that common. In sense that well, instant death hazards in this case are more like a case of not that much of a, you could say, hazard, more like a little bit of a peril. But time to go, now boss fight again. Morton walks around the stage. He just walks around the roof, and when Mario goes beneath him, he stomps himself down, gets a little bit faster, but 3 hits takes him out. Meaning that he is actually very simplistic boss. Of course, practically all of these bosses are quite simplistic. This was meant to be a friendly, nice introductory game for the system. So yeah, another little egg, and this time Mario just kicks and stomps the castle out of existence. Yep. Is now just the next underground vanilla dome. What will become of this Toadstool? Oh, well, I think she would become Queen Toadstool if there would be king. So, but still, ending this episode, which was longer than the previous one because there were already secrets and all that kind of stuff happening. So, but now, as I entered Vanilla Dome, it's time to save this game. See ya next time. See ya.